special edition of Christmas on Youth Hub with a little twist. Today we'll be talking to you about Christmas, the spirit of giving, what it means, what Christmas really entails, and our tradition, the magic that happens with sharing, giving, eating, being happy, and all of that. And joining me on today's episode to jump on it, to explore it, and talk about the essence of Christmas is my co-presenter, Odi, son of Odi. How are you doing? Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. It's super exciting to be here. It's Christmas, and this is one of the topics I love discussing because there's a whole lot of food going around and drinks. So it's just exciting to be here and to having this conversation with you.
Really? So tell me, why does it feel like we are matching outfits? What's wrong? You guys, I didn't plan this with him.
Yes.
You're on your own. Why matching outfits?
No, that's another thing. It's even okay. I got here before you, obviously, and then I was just surprised and like, wait, did someone snitch on me? And then like, Hosanna, someone is wearing blue, so wear blue when coming. So it's just, I was surprised when I saw you, but it's still looking good. So we match.
Are we changing the red and white on Christmas to blue and red?
I think it makes more sense.
Makes more sense. Nice.
Yes.
All right, we'll be on exploring this. We'll be jumping on it more. We'll be taking time to dissect each session little by little with Son of Odi. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Are you ready to join the conversation shaping the future? This is Youth Hub, your go-to TV show where youth ideas and impact collide. Want to tackle the tough questions? We delve deep into the topics that matters: youth empowerment, gender equality, leadership, and mental health, real stories, real struggles, real situations. And it's not all talk. We make it fun with live challenges, creative contests, and interactive segments. You're not just watching the show, you are part of it. Catch Youth Hub every Thursday at 3 p.m. on Global Television. Be heard, be seen. Youth Hub, fueling dreams, sparkling change, and amplifying your voice.
Welcome back from that break. And Son of Odi is here with me. And just in case you're joining us, this is Youth Hub on Global Television. Make sure you follow us on YouTube and, experience this very beautiful Christmas edition with us. So, Son of Odi.
Yes.
Is that something that has changed from the time when you were a child, a toddler, to a teenager, to now that you're no longer a Gen Z? Are you still a Gen Z?
Technically, I'm not.
You're not?
I'm not.
Okay.
Technically,
so
I'm
tell
not.
me about Christmas. Is there something that has changed from growing up? Normally it's a season of giving. Christmas is giving,
Yeah.
and all of that. So what has changed? Do you think anything has changed in Christmas celebrations?
Basically, I don't think anything has changed per se because of the fact that I would just say it's just age. That's the only thing that has happened.
Okay.
And then people, growing up, getting married, now having their own families. That's what I would say have changed. But the significance of Christmas still remains, which is sharing love, celebrating the main reason of the season, which is our Lord and personal Savior Jesus Christ. So that can never change. And then also, like I rightly mentioned, age. Now, there are little things, like you rightly mentioned, as a toddler, I could remember when we get to travel, me and my siblings, we get to travel for Christmas in the village. And then I'll have my cousins around and all of that. My grandma will make all of us eat in a very big tray. Don't touch my meat, yes. Don't eat on my side. And all of those stuff. So those are the things I would say I've missed because age came in and then we grew. Families now to you start breaking out, creating your own family and doing your own things. But the significance of Christmas is still there. Jesus Christ is the reason for the season, and again, family sharing and all of that. So that hasn't really changed.
Okay, now that's interesting. I don't know. I feel like something has changed,
Okay.
in my opinion, because we are not having to eat together like we used to. It has come in, and the breeze is still the same. But I don't know, maybe something has changed. Well, now let's talk about the holidays.
Yes.
Some people are having a joyous holidays, while some people are enjoying the holidays. That people who are faced with loneliness, people who are faced with stress, what advice would you give to people who are not feeling connected to their family members, like you mentioned, people who are maybe in the diaspora who could not have that feeling of you saying, you used to eat together? No. So what's your advice to them?
Now, the thing is, it's the modern age, so distance, like they say, is no, it can't be a major barrier as we stand now
Do you
because we
think
have.
so? I think distance can be a
Well,
problem,
you
because
know,
they might feel like they're not being cared for in the season.
looking at it now, there are angles to this. Like what I mean by distance can be a barrier is because of the fact that we have technology,
Okay,
but
technology.
there is this significance of you being present. There's a change.
There's that.
There's that twist. Like they'll be like,
You definitely
they'll be like, if this person was here, this person would like do this, or he would say this. You understand? Those kind of stuff. I think those aspects now will be made. So for those that, this season, maybe you just got served breakfast or something.
Breakfast is very good for the body.
Yes.
That's the first major meal you have to eat.
Okay, if that's what you're saying, if that's what you're saying, it's fine. Breakfast is obviously very good for the body, but if you get served breakfast that that led to a heartbreak, now you would need to like be more with family and be with friends, because this is time that people tend to spend a whole lot of time with their loved ones. Because despite the high cost of transportation and all, people still found a way to travel. To just be time with family. So I think for those that are alone, maybe bachelors that don't have girlfriends or that don't have a partner, they could just go. Boys can always be boys. They will just go hang with their boys, maybe share a bottle of drink later on or something. But if you definitely, this period is, nobody is being judged, nobody is being pushed aside. The love goes all the way, but to those celebrating and those not celebrating, because it's a season of giving and celebrating what the trajectory of what has been happening from January. From January. Let's just talk about January up to December, because there's just, you can definitely nobody will chase you away. Just blend in and have fun.
I saw something on someone's internet, and they said, inviting you to a party. This, that, dress well, dress fine, use a good perfume. The location is wherever you see a canopy. And I'm like, what? I was really thinking this person is going to give me a pass to preferential treatment. But that's by the way, though. So just like you said, I'll just get to anywhere.
Get anywhere. Just sit down, maintain your steez, composure. So when they play music, you move your body. When they start serving food, just make sure you call out. Maintain your steez. And get yours, yes.
Okay, so Christmas traditions vary all across the world, even if the universal message is being together with your family, being together with your people, and the togetherness is universal. Can you share a single unique tradition, maybe in your family, maybe around your workspace, your family, or whatever it is that you celebrate or know about that is special, and why is it special? Okay,
there's something I and my siblings always do. Okay, before we got to this stage in our lives, then when we are all together in the family house with my mom and all, so then my mom, every year, we all must go to the village.
Oh.
Yeah, so every year we all must go to the village.
Why is
Okay, we'll get to that point. So we all get to go to the village. That is where the fun happens. Like then my mom starts saving and we all start saving for Christmas from January, so as you will have enough money, because my mom used to tell us that our dad always says, if you don't have enough money to travel, and then the money you will use to start up the coming year, don't leave your house, just stay.
Right.
So we just start preparing early. So start preparing early. So there's something we always do in my family. We always travel to the village, and then we all sit, connect with cousins, because I have a very extended family. Very, very big family, where my grandfather married. He's a titled man.
And as a titled
man, yeah, you know what, back in the day, back in the day, you know what it means. Like he got man, to be a titled man, you need. So he has lots of wife and then big family. I still don't know some of my cousins up to date, but
I like big families though. I like that.
It's fun.
Comes back.
So what we do is we just come around, we stay in one house.
And that makes it really special.
It's very fun. My grandmom will be around. Then when we are going out, like it's a whole gang going out. Like we are going to buy
people to come.
You can't at all. You don't need.
Is the gang.
Yes, like if you are going to like maybe get water or fuel, like everybody is going. Everybody is going. So mostly when we go to the stream, mostly when we go to the stream during the festive period, so there's just a whole lot, like my whole family can just take almost half of the stream.
And people that now will not be saying,
what's happening? What's happening?
They're
Like,
people that will fetch water today.
so it's just fun, and it's not that there's no water at home. We just want to have that village experience of like going to the stream and fetching water and doing all of this. So that's just something unique that we always look forward to. So now growing up, okay, that has changed because almost like everybody is married. So some people are never in the country and all of that. And sadly, we lost some persons to the wicked hands of death. So now, before I got here, I had 2 hours conversation with my siblings via video call. We said hello to the nieces and nephews. So we all connected and then spoke for a long while with my mom and my aunties and uncles before, I started my day properly. So that's just something we always look forward to. Not that it doesn't happen, but it's like a tradition that always happens on Christmas.
Okay, now let's talk about a season where, like you said, your family people, everybody comes back. Oftentimes it's centered around giving, like they bring you gifts or there's gifts around, oh, take this, I bought this for you, or I did this and that. Or how can youth embrace the spirit of Christmas without focusing solely on the material things they get from maybe their parents, their friends, and their family?
Yeah, Christmas can't go without giving.
Okay.
Yes, because the number one essence of Christmas was bettered on giving.
But must we give all the time? Like,
there's no way you can show love without giving. Sometimes, I don't know if you saw that trend when they say show love, no give money. Okay. There's no how you can show love without giving.
I feel like I'm of the opinion that you can also show love without giving money.
How?
Without giving gifts.
How?
Well, I don't know. There's some little things someone can do without, being so materialistic.
Okay, now, giving now, I don't think giving surely shows that there must be an exchange.
Okay.
Like, if you're caring for somebody, like, I just called to check up on you and see how they're like extending the hand of fellowship because you care about this person. So that's love.
Oh, yeah.
That's love. And then, like I rightly mentioned, Christmas itself was bettered on giving. I'm not trying to be
giving a child to the world.
You see, you know what I'm talking about. So that is what the whole essence of Christmas. So for youths now, obviously, you mustn't have lots of money. You mustn't have maybe millions, G-Wagon or whatever, and all of that. You can just, like, from your own end, just that simple data, that WhatsApp message, Merry Christmas. This person from the other end will be like, this person is actually thinking about me. So it's the thought behind it. Now, you might give somebody a G-Wagon for Christmas now, and then you can just go away and then not reach out to the person in a couple of years. Then you just feel like, okay, if this item is not here now, probably there's nothing more that would even, connect us together. So this is the period where you actually, aside giving, just reach out, reach out, text, hope you're fine, and all of this and all of that. That's just what the season is all about, because Christmas was bettered on giving.
That's really interesting. I hope you're still there watching this beautiful, youthful, feeling of Christmas. And when we return from this quick break, we are going to have more discussions coming to you live from Global Television. Please stay tuned.
Are you ready to join the conversation shaping the future? This is Youth Hub, your go-to TV show where youth ideas and impact collide. Want to tackle the tough questions? We delve deep into the topics that matters: youth empowerment, gender equality, leadership, and mental health, real stories, real struggles, real situations. And it's not all talk. We make it fun with live challenges, creative contests, and interactive segments. You're not just watching the show, you are part of it. Catch Youth Hub every Thursday at 3 p.m. on Global Television. Be heard, be seen. Youth Hub, fueling dreams, sparkling change, and amplifying your voice.
So I'm Son of Odi.
Yes.
Christmas is often a season of giving. And how can youth give back to their communities, to their people, in a meaningful way that, can make the holiday season more interesting?
Let's look at it from this angle. This year has come with its own share of struggles. It's been back and forth, but you're here. So we're just going to, like Nigerians, we're perseverance, like we just persevere and then we keep going. So now for youths now, youths are very, like they are obviously the future of every developing, every country. Yeah, so looking at it from those angles now, like you just need to look at what it is that you need to, there are a lot of issues going around in terms of security and all. Then let's bring it down to Christmas. You can just come out, youths now can just come out, maybe the youth in an avenue, that live in an avenue, they could just come around and then like, okay, since it's Christmas, let's come together. Do you have 500? Do you have 1,000? Do you have 10,000? Do you have 1 million? Whatever you can afford. That pole over there is not supplying lights. Okay. So this street is always dark. We could just, get a solar system and just put it on the streets. That now is the youth giving back to their community. Yes. Then I've seen instances where, a lot of, artists have like gotten big and then coming back to their community to probably, get a football pitch or something. That's youth giving back. Just recently, one of my friends who had his concert just a couple of days ago, he stays in Abuja, he lived in Zone 1 in Abuja, he played football, he grew up here, he made his name here, and then, broke out into the limelight, and then he came back home, had his show, and then, renovated the football pitch where he used to play. So all of these things now are things that happen, and then these are the things that every other youth, upcoming youth, you don't have to get big to be able to do that. You all can come together and be able to just look for one issue, look for one challenge that the street is facing. Just fix it. Fixing that is actually going to help, and then the advantage at age would like, okay, if these youths can come together from their own pockets to create an avenue for them to also try to step up and do some more, or help the youths get more jobs so that they will continue with the good jobs that they are doing. So there's just a whole lot that the youths can be able to do during this period, and if the chance is given to them and then they see the opportunities, I think they will take it. And if the youths set their mind to do stuff, we all know how amazingly well it turns out. Yes.
Okay, so let's wrap up. As the year wraps up, it's a great time to reflect on what you've done all through the year, how the year went, your goals set. What's one lesson from this year you'd like to share with the audience of 2025, and what's your advice for making meaningful resolutions?
You see, going into a new year, it's a blank page, like it's just there, it's new. Yeah. So you don't determine on what you want, goals that you're setting for yourself individually. Then it can be maybe some seeking admission. Have you written your JAMB? Did you pass? Then before you start chasing admission, did you pass? So now then set your goal. Maybe you tried something the previous year, it didn't work out. That doesn't mean you're just like throwing the towel and then give it up. No, like you should have a plan. Maybe write them down. Okay, from this month to this month, in the month of January, maybe you have a business idea. Okay, in the month of January, I have a business idea. Now, it's even easier. You have AI, you have ChatGPT. You could just get up something and then maybe put it out there and start working on it. And then the next thing, you say, okay, I've achieved this in the month of January. You tick it. Then the next step is what? You just have step by step, written them down and then following them one after the other. So if you have a plan already written down, then you just keep following and then be religious about it, be consistent, and then also not forgetting the spiritual aspect of, building yourself, adding value, so that if you enter a room, you will be able to command respect, and then be able to, negotiate any kind of deal you want to negotiate with whoever you find at the other end of the table. So looking at what has happened to me this year, I've made some turns that I feel, were wrong turns, but I realized them early, and then I was like, okay, moving on into the new year, I knew the mistakes I've made. I knew, the stops that I took when I was not supposed to. Took my foot off the gas at some point during this year, but now I realize that if I had continued the way I started, I wouldn't be maybe at this point. I would have maybe exceeded my own expectations. But now I've realized what I did wrong and then where I stopped wrong, and then I was like, okay, in the coming year, though I have a plan written already. So in the coming year, I'm just going to push further and then see how I actualize all of those goals and not take my foot off the gas.
All right, that was really interesting to have sort of OD share his experiences, his resolutions, his advices, and the best of things that the youth can give back to the community, and his feeling about Christmas. And just before we go, we'd like to play a holiday episode, a holiday session fire, a holiday game with Son of Odi. So Son of Odi, let's play this game. You're going to give me a rapid response.
Wow.
Very, very rapid response. Holiday this or that.
Okay.
So, would you rather prefer Christmas tree or Christmas lights?
Christmas tree.
That was quick. Okay, hot chocolate or egging?
Hot chocolate.
Snowy Christmas or tropical Christmas?
Snowy.
Why do you like snowy?
Because you could just play with the snow. Yeah.
Christmas is really a feeling. It's really a feeling. I don't think I can change this one. What about it? We like it. So let's finish this sentence for me. The best Christmas gift I ever received was
Basketball trainers.
Yes. So you got a gift?
Well, I've not gotten a gift in like the last 5 years, but I've gotten a gift. The last one I got, I still have it, though the shoe is old, but I cherish it. It's still in my. It's still.
Okay, so what if I were Santa for a day? I would.
Wow.
We got to.
If I was Santa for a day, I would make sure I reach out to to those that don't have anybody. Like that's personal. That's why I paused. Like I need to be.
To take a
I need to take it. I need to reach out like to the motherless babies, and then there's a whole lot going on. So I'm more like a humanitarian kind of person, right? Okay. So there's a whole lot going on in internal displaced persons, IDP camps, like motherless babies' homes, and people on the streets even. So there's just so much, going around with maybe a chopper and just dropping food for people and gifts. So that's just.
I think Odi has something in common with us. Why is he wearing that? He's just saying exactly the same thing.
Yes.
Mind you guys. Odi is that guy.
I'm that guy.
Okay, so one more. What else? Tick. Okay. The one Christmas tradition I can't skip is
spending time with family.
Definitely, nobody wants to miss that feeling. That feeling is very, you cannot buy it.
Yeah, at all.
It's quite pricey. You cannot buy it, no matter the amount you have, you can't buy it. Yeah. All right, so let's do Christmas speed round. List as many Christmas movie titles as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4.
If you had asked for crime movies, I would give you a whole lot.
Please, Christmas. Well, let me say one for you. Red One. There's a very nice movie, Red One.
Red One, okay.
Yeah, you guys should watch it. It's about Santa Claus.
Okay.
It's really nice. It's about the Xmas spirit. Okay, so before we finally wrap up and give you guys, we have a special thing for you guys. So please don't go. We're going to have Odi and I say something to you at the end of this interesting, beautiful Christmas edition. So, Odi.
Yes.
Let's do naughty and nice.
Okay.
Opening a Christmas gift before Christmas. Would you indulge?
No, like I think it should be on Boxing Day. So Boxing Day is when we tend to unveil everything. So let's just, I would like the suspense to just wait.
That's if you get it before
the Christmas, yes.
Okay, so one more before we go. Would you rather gift the presents? That's not among it, but would you rather if someone gives you gifts, would you rather give it out back or you just keep it?
I rarely get gifts, so when I cherish it. I keep it.
See, people who are gifted rarely get gifts. The gifted ones are the gifts. You are the gifts.
I'm the gift.
Yeah. So, are you the one to leave Christmas decorations till February?
No,
maybe. Because some people are going to your house in February.
Maybe
Christmas.
at most 5th of January. At most 5th of January, everything should be out.
Okay, so can you quickly share your first Christmas experience as a kid, the one you remember?
The first time I went to the village in '99, and my grandmom gave me this cutlass.
I I don't know what it is, but I'm already giggling because it sounds funny.
Because I wanted sugar cane, so my grandmom had it. So I said I wanted sugar cane. So she was like, I should go and cut it. In my head, I was like, how am I supposed to start going inside the farm and start cutting it? She was like, said I should go under her bed, that there's a cutlass there. I should go bring it. So I went, I brought it. It was looking big at the time, the cutlass.
Yes.
But now, the last time I was in the village, I was like, wait, was it this cutlass? This cutlass that I was given? So I had to go inside the farm myself, cut the sugar cane, and then so yeah, so that was it. And then growing up, I do get lots of Christmas clothes because I literally grew up in a market space because my mom had a shop. So I was a cute little boy and I got lots of clothes. Maybe now that I'm all grown, I rarely get gifts. Maybe I got the whole gift I was supposed to get as a child.
That's really interesting. So what's one Christmas mishap that you cannot forget? Maybe something that happened when you guys were all together, your family, in Christmas?
No, this one happened just last year. I was all alone. I kind of enjoyed, though I spoke to my siblings, my family, I spoke to everybody, but I was just indoors. I didn't go anywhere. Yeah, like I wasn't working, unlike today, you know.
Unlike today.
Unlike today, I was home. I just had food delivery, and I had a friend came over, and then we just spent the whole day indoors. It was fun.
So, what was your favorite person to spend Christmas with?
Well, currently now there's nobody, so I'm just enjoying my me time.
Well, it's good to always have a me time for yourself. All right. Thank you very much, Sana Fodi, for coming on this beautiful Christmas episode. And that's it for the Christmas edition of Youth Hub. I hope you enjoyed it. And just before we go, we have something for you. Okay, Odi, let's do this. Okay.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So much love from here, man. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much.
Enjoy the Christmas out there. And this is Odiana saying
bye.
Bye.